Yeah, maybe got fatality here. We'll see. Warner and Beach Boulevard. I'm trying to get my bearings straight. This is OC Street Live in the city of Huntington Beach. We're at Beach and Warner. I'm in the gas station parking lot. I'm just trying to get my bearings straight because I was sleeping. We'll see if there's a second car here. We'll see if we got an eyewitness. They put tape up. Let me get out of here. Is there two vehicles involved or just one? Maybe no English. No English. They put more tape up. Oh, man. I'm not sure what we have. Let's try and get my bearings straight, man. Damn, I was sleeping. All right, let me be quiet for a second. Thanks, Leo, for the tip. Leopoldo from OC. And, oh, man. K-Pos and OC, I believe. And I'm just tired, guys. I was sleeping. Trying to see if there's a second vehicle here. They have a stretcher out. Sorry, moving around, trying to see if there's a second vehicle. They got it all closed off here. I'm not sure what time the accident came out at. So the passenger side doesn't look good on this. Obviously, it doesn't look good on this side. Can I get in a little bit? Sorry. Beach and Warner. I don't know the. Hey, what's happening, man? We're at Beach and Warner. I'm still trying to get my bearings straight. They got all the tape up here, quite possibly. Maybe we have a fatality in here on the passenger side of the car. We're not going to show nothing. I'm not going to show, but I can't show that this passenger is wiped out. They do have a stretch out just on the outside of the ambulance. I can't see in the passenger side. I'm trying to see if there's a second car here or if it went off something. What this car hit. If it bounced off the pole here. I'm trying to see if the pole's bent a little bit. Maybe that's a natural bend on the pole. But yeah, it's all closed off here. Don't know what this debris is right here. So we got debris field right here. A debris field going all the way across here. And we got this vehicle over here. All right, this is OC Street live in the city of Huntington Beach. We're off Beach and Warner. At least one vehicle involved. That passenger side doesn't look good, but let me just... Are you watching me, Leo, or are you on the way? All right, this came across at 12:46 a.m. Beach and Warner traffic collision. Other than that, I don't have any information for you. I can't tell you if there's anybody in that car. It just showing one fire engine on the scene, and when no one's been transported. They did have a stretcher out here, but the door's closed now. I didn't see if anybody got inside. Other than that, I don't know anything at the moment. Ooh, I was sleeping, so I'm still trying to get my head straight. Trying to get in contact with a photographer that usually comes out here, but I think I'm on the phone that I need to use. Even though I'm 20 feet from it, yeah, I haven't made out the car yet. The make of the car, I believe. Yeah, we're in the gas station park, a GM and gas station. It's a Jeep, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it was, okay, yeah, a Jeep. I was trying to look at the fenders. So I don't know if it hit the pole here. Maybe we had a debris field over here, but going through the center divider, then I couldn't tell if if the pole's been hit here. Fire department left. Yeah, I'm suspecting we have someone in there. Let me just look around. I'm hoping no one's in that passenger side. Yes, we do have a fatality, confirmed fatality. I just saw the body. It's covered. Yeah, sad news. Someone just lost their life here at Beach and Warner. Someone has lost their life here at Beach and Warner. I just noticed the body covered. Yeah, I haven't shown it yet. One fatality at least. We'll do one quick look. It's right there on the right-hand side. Okay. Prayers to that person that lost their life. I don't want to fixate on the body. If someone lost their life. Yeah, I hate that. Yeah, it takes me a while to notice something. I don't know if it's a passenger or how you guys doing? So we got one fatality.
Yeah,
was it a driver or a passenger? Driver? Yeah. Okay. You know what type of car is that a Jeep?
I think so. It looks like it.
Yeah, the people next to me they said it looks like the driver lost her life. So this is OC Street live in the city of Huntington Beach. We're on the scene of a fatality accident at Beach and Warner. Came across at 12:46 a.m. here. We do have one fatality here. Yes, there is a body covered. I see it, and I just asked someone. It's in front of us here. I'm just getting pictures of different. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but yeah, yes, that's not really a good view, is it? Like I said, I don't want to fixate on the body. I should. I might get it in a couple of my pictures. Yeah, they got the whole gas station shut down here. My whole plan was to come out tonight, but I fell asleep, and then I worked a long day, 14 plus hours doing DoorDash. I said earlier I'd probably come out, but Leopoldo at K Pasa NOC, those that follow that speak Spanish, you might want to follow him. I'm not sure if he's on his way out here. I'd contact him to come out here, get his photos. He might already be on the way. He's coming from Costa Mesa. His phone number's on this phone, the one I'm filming with. My other one, I'm trying to find it. That's the only thing I hate about doing this is fatalities. Someone lost their life. I don't like that. I've had family members contact me before when I film, and oh man, I hate it. They ask if I know anything. Usually I don't. You know me, I don't know nothing. If you're a local news network, you're welcome to contact me at ocstreetlive@yahoo.com. If you want some of this footage, you can contact me. Not that they're not going to contact me. I'm just putting it out there. Yeah, like a person said, yeah, Jeep. I was leaning towards the Bronco side, but you guys know more than I do. I've been out of the auto body business for 5 years. I just don't know cars anymore. Damn it, I don't know his number. Leo, if you're on here, call me up your 949 number. I don't know if you're coming. I don't know if Chris is out there, if he's on his way. Man. So, as again, there's some type of debris field over here. Unknown if it's female or male. So I'm looking at the pole here. Let's see if we can get a look. Probably doesn't come up good in the camera. If it's a leaning or if that's a natural lean. I'll see if there's any damage towards the front of the pole. On the bottom of the pole. Yeah, the bottom of the pole got hit. If you guys could see, the pole's been hit. Obviously, you guys probably already knew it. So... yeah, it's like a girl that trained me back in the she was a trainer. I was trying to lose weight. She was training me, but she just became graduated for I think it'd be a firefighter. She just graduated, and she's gonna have to see all this is what she's gonna be seeing on a nightly basis. I don't know if she starts off as a paramedic or a firefighter. No photographers here yet. We'll see if they show up, like on scene or OC Hawk. I'd contact them because I'm not going to make the news, but I don't know how to get hold of them. I'm suspecting they'll be on their way. Since I'm doing a YouTube, I won't make the news. If I shut off and film, I have a chance to be put on the news. Fortunately, that's what I do. So it's not a lot of money, but that's what I do. So I don't want to fixate on the officers at all. Sorry, I'm moving around. It's kind of like taking pictures. That's why I'm moving around a lot. I want to get across the street. So we're not going to fixate on that body. Yeah, my first accident I ever did, I fixated too much on the... I didn't know the person was passed away originally, but then I still was fixated on it. The white Corolla by McDonald's, Yorktown, and... No, I'm sorry, it was by Indianapolis and Beach Boulevard. An 80-year-old man lost his life when he made a left turn when you're not supposed to make a left turn out of McDonald's. I'm not sure who's out live because I was sleeping. I know you got a couple of the LA guys, Chasing Reality with Scott Lane and AXN News. They might be out in LA right now doing their stuff. Here in Orange County, you got On Scene and OC Hawk. Then you got 714 Media. Usually 714 Media will make it out here. So, but he might be in Long Beach, working the Long Beach area. If you don't like that, let me know. You can, Chris. If you don't, let me know if you don't want me mentioning your Instagram or anything. I'll respect that. But I like to promote promote the professionals out here doing the hard work. Again, this is OC Street Live. I'm an amateur YouTube streamer. I film local first responder calls, Huntington Beach and surrounding cities, Westminster, Fountain Valley. We try to hit Santa Ana, Garden Grove, Newport. Again, we have a fatality. I asked, confirmed fatality in this vehicle. People said it was the driver. I can't confirm if it was the driver, just I asked people. You'd think it would be the passenger if there was a passenger in it. But I don't know if we had a brief fire here, or that's just like the airbag exploding, something exploding on the car. All right. So we do, yeah, as I expected. I want to see his setup. He's got a nice camera.
You hit that crash in Fountain Valley a while back?
Which one?
It was kind of a bullshit crash. It was into a pole in Fountain Valley. I forget the streets. I thought it was.
I live stream on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I was mentioning a couple of people. Let's see if I wonder if they're going to be out here.
Yeah.
Are you with?
County News?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was slow start to the night. And
There's a body right there.
yeah.
I was sleeping, and there's a guy named Leopoldo.
Oh yeah, he was here.
He contacted me, and I go, I better get up and come down here because I'm staying at a Motel 6 down the street.
Gotcha.
And I was sleeping when I heard the ding. Yeah,
I know the sound, brother.
My whole plan was to come out tonight, but I just fell asleep.
Gotcha. We got animal control here for some reason. Any dead dog or something?
Yeah, you got a debris field over here. Yes, we do got the professional photographers out here now filming. I want to look at their setup, their camera setup. I need to step my game up. He's got to look. Looks like he's got a nice camcorder with a light on top. He told me who he is with. He's a nice guy. I'll let him do his thing. I was hoping 714 Media would make it down here, but he might be in Huntington Beach or in Long Beach, LA area tonight. I'm not sure where Leopoldo at from Cape Pasa and OC. I know he lives in Costa Mesa. Yeah, we do got it. Look at what he just pointed out to me. We got, I used to notice this vehicle when I was a kid. I used to notice this vehicle when I was a kid, but now that is news right there too. That's news right here when you get the dog. So we got a German Shepherd being put in here. Yes. Yeah, I heard that stuff that they like. You can get that stuff on the news there, but unfortunately, I'm doing a YouTube. It is what it is. That's what I do. YouTube streaming. Again, I don't want to fixate on the body. It's right there to the right. You see it? All right. A Jeep. I'm trying to think what the new Jeeps look like. Hey, what's happening now? You didn't try calling me yesterday, did you?
I texted you about this.
Oh, you did? Oh, because it's on this phone, so I can't. Is that a Jeep or a Bronco? Damn, I never bought one of those. All right, apparently there was a German Shepherd in this vehicle. Animal control has showed up at Beach and Warner, where we're on the scene of a single car accident where one person has lost their life. So is the driver. I cannot confirm it at the moment. We'll see if we get a press conference here, or we can talk to an officer. And if we can get an officer to give a statement, but it's early in the investigation, so we might have to wait a little bit to get that. So it's early in the investigation, so we might have to wait. Again, I'm seeing a debris field. I'm not sure what this vehicle, what it plays in this right here. There's a vehicle parked here. Again, if you're local news, you can contact me at OC Street Live at Yahoo if you need to use any of this footage. But there is a professional photographer on the scene, so he'll be turning it in. He's taking pictures of the scene right now. Man, I still haven't got my bearings straight. We're gonna try to get across the street here and get a picture from the other side. Man, fatalities seem like they're up this year. I don't know. I don't know where I can get the numbers, but fatality accidents seem like they've been up. The GM has a building, I believe, right here. I'm walking past. We do have helicopters circling around. It's kind of off in the distance. Ah, that's not a good picture. Now I'm gonna get y'all. Don't go back across the street. Let's see. I think what I'm gonna do is pick up a camcorder, like $1,000 camcorder. What my plan is to put the phone on top of the camcorder. So we have 3 police vehicles down here, I know. I'm not sure how many are in the parking lot. So not really a good picture there. I appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. I'm not sure if you're watching. Which building's haunted? This one? That's I know years ago. I think GM had that building. I'm not sure if they still have it. I thought it was like a training center, but I'm probably wrong. But I thought it was a training center. Yeah, there's a place for rent behind this building or behind McDonald's, but I can't look at it till next week or the week after. We're gonna check it out. I'm living in a hotel right now. Ooh, oh my God, you're right. Warehouse Record Store. Yeah, I guess you're old as me, right? No, I grew up in Huntington, but born and raised off McFadden and Springdale. I went to Schroeder, and then I went to Stacy for intermediate school, and then I went to Marina for high school. Again, if you're tuned in, this is OC Street Live in the city of Huntington Beach. We're on a single vehicle traffic collision where one person has lost their life. I cannot confirm if it was the driver or the passenger. Eyewitnesses said driver, but I can't confirm that. I'm not sure if we can get a press release a little bit later on. They're still early in their investigation, so I haven't asked at all if they're willing to come out and give an update. It appears this vehicle hit a pole and basically bounced off. Took me a little bit to notice I suspected fatality, but I didn't notice the person in the street that is covered up. I think you could see him there. Yeah, Leopoldo, is he here? He just sent me a picture. We got another accident I might take off to in the city of Huntington Beach. Yes, we do have another accident. I might take off too, because there's not much more of the show here. We got another accident in the city of Huntington Beach, so you might be able to drive live with me, because there's not much more we can show here. Leopoldo from Cape Pasa NOC just told me there's another accident. I'm not sure where it's at the moment. I better get out of here. I'm in their scene. Sorry, guys. I want to try to show respect to them. I was in their crime scene. So let's see if we... Let me see if this other photographer's here. I could sit here for another half hour. Let me see where the other accident's at. He's got it in Spanish, so I gotta see what we're up with. Yeah, this the hours where the accidents start happening. All right, let me check what we got here. Actually, we got the accidents right here. That's weird. There should be an accident like right here. We're right at it. I don't see nothing. This is A Street in Warner. I don't know if we got a second accident over here. I just noticed another vehicle over here, or did I film it? I parked over here. They're over here. I swear. You see anything? There's a vehicle right there. I just noticed that vehicle right there, I believe. Or did I notice that the whole time? But there appears to be, maybe it just got darker over here, that's why. Probably, or was there, this car looks like that rear down. But another accident just came across. We're on the street. A lane. I'm not seeing nothing. We're on A lane. A lane and Warner. Did I miss another accident? Because was there already a car pulled over there, and then I didn't notice this car earlier. But he's inside the tape. We got it says A lane and Warner. We're on A lane. They're bringing it says 2 paramedics. This car has rear end damage right here, so I don't know how he got through the tape then. When I got here, I thought there was a car here, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if we got another accident right here. I'm in the street. I need to get out. This car has like rear end damage, so I don't know. I think it's part of the accident, but I don't know why they have another fight. Maybe someone says they're hurting now because this second vehicle, that would happen sometimes. You know me, I'm a little slow. So what happens sometimes when you're at the scene of an accident, the people say they're not hurt, and after the fire department leaves, someone will say they have an injury. I've noticed that a lot. I don't know if I can get in the middle here, but yeah, we do have rear end damage on this car. Be honest, I didn't notice. I thought there was a car over here the whole time. Yeah, I just noticed that car. Yeah, that's maybe what it might be. The person might be that was in this car. Because I think I was looking at this vehicle the whole time when I got here, and I never noticed this one. So that's what I'm thinking is this vehicle, someone's saying they're hurt now, so they're bringing the fire department out. This is OC Street Live in the city of Huntington Beach. We're on the scene of a fatal collision accident. We're at Beach and Warner. I'm standing on A lane and Warner, because a call came across, another call came across that fire department was coming to the scene. As you see, ambulance and fire department. So quite possibly what happened was someone is initially refused to be looked at. Now they want to be looked at. But yeah, the ambulance and fire department just came again. This came across at 12:45 a.m. Fire department was originally on scene, declared the person of the vehicle over here that hit a pole deceased. They are here deceased, and they left. And then this just came across within the last 5 minutes. Did not initially see this vehicle, so I'm suspecting someone is saying they have injuries now, and initially said they didn't want to go to the hospital. Fire department wasn't all in that hurry. We'll go back. We'll walk around again because I'm actually kicked out of their scene. I was in their scene. I want to respect the officers. They're doing their investigation. Ouch. Leo, are you watching me? Fatal accident in here in Huntington Beach. We'll stick here for a minute. I'm going to try to get hold of someone. Hopefully you guys have zoom in capability. We'll go back to the main car where the person lost their life and take another picture of that. Again, I was having a nice sleep. I appreciate Leo giving me the information that there was something out here. I'm staying at Motel 6, so I was just down the street. We do have another alert for an accident or a house fire. I have to check it. We're kind of out of the scene now. Okay. Hopefully we don't get kicked out of the parking lot here. Again, we're at Beach and Warner. We're coming up to the main vehicle. Hey, ¿cómo estás? I believe it's the same. I believe it's the same scene. Like, you know, how someone like refuses treatment, and then later on they go. Yeah, I just heard. What? Yeah, the one you put A lane and Warner. That's the same scene, I believe. Someone said there's another one. Oh, Brookhurst and Warner. All right, I'll probably drive down there. There's not much really to see here. Thank you. I'll be out. Okay. We're going to take off the Brookhurst and Warner. Let's get one last picture here. This was Beach and Warner in the city of Huntington Beach. Came across at 12:46 a.m. We have a fatality right there. That to the right, that's... Thank you. We got an accident, Brookhurst and Warner. We're going to take off. We'll see if I got my setup in the car. I might just have to hold my brookhurst Warner. My whole plan was to go out tonight, but then I fell asleep. I might just have to hold the camera. There wasn't really much more to the show of that scene. Usually I'd stay live longer, but we're gonna go check out Brookhurst and Warner. It's just down the street. We're like 3 major lights down from them. Brookhurst and Warner. Oh, I'm at my motel's at Brookhurst and Magnolia. I'm not a nighttime driver. Again, if you're a local media, please contact at street.live@yahoo.com. There was already someone out here, so most likely, if it makes the news, it'll be them. The main guy that kind of covers Huntington Beach might be out in Long Beach tonight, he would have been here, because he lives down the street not too far. I'm suspecting he's working in LA and Long Beach area. You gotta be careful. If the picture's not good, I apologize. I always state I'm an amateur. Yeah, this is the time to be out at. Yeah. See, I got one more light. That's where my motel was. I would have never knew about the accident if I didn't hear the alert from Leo from Cape Pasa NOC. He's on Facebook, Instagram. He'll be at Brookhurst for where the scene going to now. You don't know what it is. It could be nothing. That's the way it is. A lot of the fire calls you go to, I don't even bother going most of the time for fire calls because they're nothing. House fires, they're pretty much nothing most of the time. My motel's right here. Tommy's Burger. I was gonna get it. I don't think I had dinner. Yeah, I don't think I ate dinner. I was kind of pigging out during the daytime when I was doing DoorDash. So we're gonna go over the hill. Remember, we had an accident where a car went flying through like a sign. It was right here on the right hand side when we come down the hill, where they end up rolling it. Yes, we do got a scene up on the left hand side. Sirens. It could be nothing. We don't know until we get there. I have a little thing I could put on my steering wheel or a dash. It's probably on my seat. We're just looking at the light there. Yeah, I hate going to scenes where someone loses their life. It's over, man. You know, their family's devastated. And here I am filming it. Man, almost like someone got in my car. My seat's way forward. I don't remember moving it. I think we can park on the right-hand side. You got a gas station. So, we're coming up to another scene here at Brookhurst and Warner. I don't know what it is. We could be nothing. We'll go ahead and show it. It looks like we could go through the light here. It's little before the light. Man, I got new brakes in here, man. They sound like crap, dude. You spend all this money. Spent $2,100 and it sounds like they're grinding. I already spent money earlier and then 6 months later I'm getting new brakes again. Yeah, I used to go rock and bowl. Anybody go bowling here in Fountain Bowl? When I was younger, it was cool. Good times, man, when you're in the 20s. So if you just tuned in, we were at a scene of a fatal accident off Beach and Warner. You can rewind. It appears to be at least 2 vehicles involved. Other than someone did lose their life, if I just said it. Yeah, these streets are hard to turn out of. All right, we're gonna get in here. Now, I don't like driving at night. Looks like a couple fire engines on scene. Probably everyone's getting out. Where's my phone? I might be. Man, what time is it? Yeah. We do see a stretcher. I smell smoke. I'm not seeing nothing yet. They're rolling the stretcher out. We're at another scene now. We're off Brookhurst and Warner. We're a little bit east of Warner. Damn it. Battalion chief appears to be here. Somehow we need to get across the street. Looks like it. Numerous police cars are here. We got a rollover. Hopefully the driver's okay. They do got a stretcher on scene. You can see to the left of the camera. Oh, you know, I'm seeing the smoke. The smoke is the flares. All right. Where you at, Leo? Man, you get the weirdest places of these accidents. The weirdest places, man. I mean, the other one wasn't weird, but this one. I filmed an accident in the someone went into the golf course here. I had to go underneath the fence, and the guy was like down a hill, and they had to pull him out. Hey, thanks for the tips, man. Appreciate it. So if you guys want to see some good pictures, tune into K Pasa and OC. He'll get pictures of this scene on Facebook. I played there when I was younger. I played here. What is it called? David L. Baker? Is it called David L. Baker? And aren't they shutting down like something here too? And they're getting like an extra 9-10 acres. Were there 2 golf courses here? See, the professional photographer just showed up. He's already getting across the street and get his pictures. At the moment, because I don't have any record with these officers, so all right, this is OC Street Live in the city of Huntington Beach. We're on our second scene. First scene was a fatal accident off Beach and Warner. Appear to be at least 2 vehicles involved. And unfortunately, they said someone lost their life. It looks like they hit a telephone pole. Correction, it wasn't a telephone pole. It was the green light, the green red right light pole. Now we're on the scene of a rollover in Fountain Valley at Warner and just east of Brookhurst. So we're going to get across the street. They are looking at someone. They are letting traffic through, looks like it. We got a female they're looking at. They are looking at a female here. I'm trying to get the other photographer out of my... I don't want to show him. Sorry guys, that's not a good picture. I might go back across the street. Yeah, we can't see nothing there. Yeah, we're gonna get back across the street. You guys don't want to see that. Damn it. I don't like that. Yeah, when I was younger, I'd play golf, and then middle 20s, I'd play golf, and then I just stopped. There's a nice 9-hole course. Was it Laguna Beach? Is it Laguna Beach? Nine holes. My only birdie. I wonder how much charge I got on my battery or on my phone here. Let me see if there's anything. So let me be on that stretcher. So they are looking at female here. We'll stick around for a couple more minutes, and she won't be transported, which is good. At least to an ambulance. Not being transported, at least for that. Not sure if the vehicle back here plays a part in the accident at all. There's a vehicle back here. Again, if you're just tuning in, we're on our second scene. First scene was a fatal accident off Beach and Warner. Now we're at another scene off of Brookhurst and Warner. We're actually on Warner next to the golf course with a rollover. We'll stick around a couple more minutes, just see if they're going to do anything with this female. At the moment, I'm trying to look for her. Since I'm up, I should go do some DoorDash deliveries. We do have an accident. I believe it's going to be in Santa Ana, Costa Mesa area. Santa Ana is going to be off Bear Street in Segerstrom. I'm trying to think if I should go there. It just came across. We'll see how far. We're not too far from it, so we're probably going to go to it. It just came across. We're 7 minutes out. We're going to go check another accident scene out. I got to figure out. So we'll go check that accident out. I just got to figure out where I parked.
Head east on Warner Avenue towards San Mateo Street.
And find my keys. Damn it. I lost my credit ATM card the other day because I'm an idiot. I leave it in my pocket, and I had a phone in there. When I pulled my phone out, it grabbed on the credit card probably. Did I leave the... All right, we're gonna go to a third scene here. We'll try to see if we can go live. I'm gonna set my phone. No, I think I can put my belt on. We're just 7 minutes out, so it's probably like 2.5, 3 miles. Don't know what it is. It just came across.
Continue on Warner.
It's going to be Bear Street and Segerstrom, Santa Ana. But it's pretty close to Costa Mesa. The thing about being out at this time, you got to watch your back. If you guys have watched TW Lives getting rear-ended in an accident out in Bakersfield, you had Bravo Street Media pulled off to the side of the street when they were doing the street racers were doing their donuts and everything, street takeover stuff, and the car nailed them head on. And I believe her name's Lisa. I believe she went to the hospital with chest injury. I never found out what the injuries were, but I believe she maybe went to the hospital where they got hit. They were parked on the side of the street showing cars going by, and the car turns the corner and hits them head on while they were parked. But TW Lives, I believe, was at a red light maybe. He got nailed. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way where a streamer out there, I'll believe it when I see it. I don't believe it. If I don't see it, I don't believe it. But man, the guy got nailed by a freaking car, a drunk driver, I believe it was, and that streamer rubbed me the wrong way. Just the way, I like the streamer, but he rubbed me the wrong way on that one. He's funny, and the guy gets out, gets the action, but he just rubbed me the wrong way when he... My whole plan was to go live tonight, but just not how to go live. If I was gonna stay live for normally it's one scene at a time, and I cut the video, but I fell asleep. I worked like 14 hours today, so we're just down the street here, and we're gonna turn on Segerstrom and maybe make a left on Segerstrom. But if this is nothing, I'll cut the video then. I appreciate you guys all tuning in watching OC Street Live. In the last hour, we've done 2 scenes. We just came from that rollover at brookhurst, Warner, and Fountain Valley. Appears to be no one being transported. But we did do a fatal accident in Huntington Beach at Beach and Warner. So if you tune in now, go back to the beginning of the video. You can catch a little of the scene from the fatal. And I'll forgive me if I don't read your comments. I'm not looking at the phone. Dude, you can smell it big time. Yeah, you smell them big time down here. I was down here the other day. I believe there's 2 in like one area.
Continue on West Segerstrom Avenue for 1.5 miles.
I stopped smoking because I think I took the wrong strain, and it would give me panic attacks. I deal with panic attacks on a nightly basis. Like my doctor didn't fill my medication yesterday, and I'm calling today, and now the medication's not in stock. I got enough till tomorrow, but I'm sure the pharmacist will have it by tomorrow. Yeah, I deal with panic attacks and anxiety. To me, it's like I don't feel the anxiety. Like I don't think it's anxiety, but that's what they say. On a daily basis, it's been cut down. I guess it is more anxiety now. But I don't get as many panic attacks. It's just you're suffocating while you're driving to a scene. I'm not suffocating now, but I'm all right. But yeah, 20 years of it. I should create another channel just for my anxiety. I actually, because man, I would have panic attacks every. All right, we're on our way to a 3rd scene. Don't know if it's anything in the city of Santa Ana. We're going to be out Bear Street in Segerstrom. We are on Segerstrom now. I hope Saints. Was this street where there was a fatal accident where like 4 or 5 people lost their life? I forget what street that on. I mean, I do see sirens.
In a 1/4 mile, you will arrive at your destination.
Now I got to be careful. That no one hits me. I was trying to see where the park. Man. We got another rollover, I think. We got another rollover. Viewer discretion advised. Viewer discretion advised. We're gonna have to run for a second. My tripod, of course, is broken. It's not the tripod, it's the clamp. I'll have to pick one up tomorrow. Like Leopoldo had his, yeah, it looked like a car in a center median, maybe. I have to admit, this is kind of exciting. It's kind of sick to say, but kind of exciting. They were treating one person at least, I know. We'll go ahead and message Leo, see if he wants to come out here. Sorry if I'm breathing hard or if I'm sniffling. We have a little lake here. So it's a Toyota truck maybe? Looks like a construction hat under the car. I don't know if he wrapped around this fucking tree. Man, you know everything, Michael, don't you? You can narrate for me. Unfortunately, I can't pay you. Appears to be a Spanish driver. There's someone speaking Spanish, I mean. Appears to be one fire engine and one ambulance on scene. Not sure if I'm going to leave the Bakersfield this morning. There's boat racing out at Lake Ming. I might leave in the next 4 hours to go boat racing. I'm not going to boat race, but I'm just going to watch it. I might get back into it next year. I just want to see if my COPD and boat racing can work together. I don't want to do laps and I can't breathe. But they got big racing at Lake Ming all weekend. Gotta leave like 6 in the morning. I think I might go. I can sleep on the way up. We're off of Segerstrom and Bear Street. Segerstrom and Bear Street, where we have a vehicle accident here. Looks like they're gonna put one person on stretcher. They were communicating. Appear to be talking Spanish. Not sure how much the truck hit this. Looks like, is there a fire extinguisher in front of us? Right there, fire extinguisher. Looked like there was a work helmet underneath the truck. A white one. Yeah, they got him on the stretcher. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Again, I'm on the YouTube app, so this is all I can zoom in. I have to I got my Prism set up on the wrong app, the wrong account. Because I was gonna make OC Dasher. I was gonna make DoorDash videos. You know how exciting I am. I was going to make the videos. I accidentally put when I got a new phone, I went onto the wrong email address, so I got to reset it. Yeah, I really never fished that much. Probably when I was a kid I fished. I have an identical twin brother. He went fishing a lot in his adult years. His roommate had a boat, so they would go out in the ocean or go to Catalina. All right, one's being transported here. Good thing. He is in the upright position. He was communicating. I won't say he, but sounded like a he. Sounded like someone was talking Spanish. Leo Ariana, I can't contact. Yeah, I'm an identical twin. I'm 50 pounds heavier, dude, if you saw us. So when I go to certain places, people are going, do you have a brother? At first I tried denying. I go, yeah, everyone says that. I don't know why. And then I end up saying, yeah, he's 50 pounds lighter. I'm like 220. He's like 165. All right, we'll try to get a picture of this truck here. Wheel did come off. Whole windshield smashed. Got it. Anybody know the rules there? He told me not to cross the street. Does anybody know the rules there? See, that's the problem I have when it comes to these scenes. I don't know the rules. He told me I can't cross the street. He goes, you have to go on the sidewalk. So we'll go across over here. Looks like the whole front end's wiped out, maybe. We're gonna try to get across the other side. He said I can go on the sidewalk, so. I'm not sure where Leopoldo from Cape Pasa NOC, maybe he went to the fatal accident. We're gonna try to get across the street here so we can get a picture of the front end. Give me a minute for me to get over there. Any police officers in here? That's why I didn't go to the protest. This area ain't that bad right here, I think, right? That's why I didn't go to the protest. Yeah, a couple people in LA, or not LA, in Portland, a couple reporters out there. One got hit in the face, police did nothing, and they arrested the other person. And that's the problem with Portland. They take the criminal side. They take the criminal side, and innocent people are being arrested in Portland. Yeah, that's sick in Portland, what's going on. I don't watch it, but I don't fixate on it, but dude, you're being arrested. You're the one being assaulted, and you're being arrested by Portland police. They're scumbags. Those police officers are scumbags. You're getting beat up and you're being arrested. You're a photographer. You're a photographer and you're getting beat up and you're the one being arrested. Fucking scumbags. Here we go. Man. We'll lean against this tree. Leopoldo, message me again. They give policemen and women a bad name when you got scumbags like that out in Portland. These guys are out there doing their job, and then you got scumbags out in Portland. Like guy's lucky to be alive here. Can we zoom in? I think I can't zoom in anymore. What are you guys seeing? The car pretty messed up. It's literally right in front of me, and yeah, amazing you. This guy survives. And then the one over in Beach-N-One, and the person loses their life. Both sides are hit on the passenger side, and the driver's side is not as much damage, and they lose their lives. Thanks for tuning in, Michael. I appreciate it. Yeah, as I said, I think I have Leo's number. Let me see. I think I had his number. All right, this is OC Street live in the city of Santa Ana. We're on a solar vehicle accident, I believe. Solar vehicle. Looks like the car wrapped around the tree here off of Segerstrom and Bear Street. We do got a nice lake here that Michael has fished at before. I see it when I do my DoorDash deliveries, but I tend to stick to Huntington Beach, Fountain Valley, a little bit Costa Mesa. I mean, I'll come out to Santa Ana, but usually just for 1 or 2 deliveries. If it pays good, I'll come out. This guy appeared to be alert, talking when they did have him in an upright position when he put him on the stretcher. Tow truck is here. Yeah, it's missing a wheel. The wheel's to the right. Oh, it's on the lawn right there. There it is. You guys can see it. We'll see if there's anything else out there, and we'll go to it. I'll probably cut my video, and then if I come across anything, I'll go live. Yeah, I hope that who I was messaging. I messaged someone with the picture. I hope it was Leo. He probably went to the Beach-N-One, Leo, to film that scene. So I'll probably head back over there, but not do any filming. Forgive me, there was a professional out there. If he makes, I'm trying to think of what was the name. He does Orange County. He was out there filming it. So if it makes the news, it'll be from that professional photographer for Beach-N-One. Sorry, I'm taking pictures. Forgive me if the camera is. All right, we're gonna just stick around another minute. I'm gonna go, hey, and we'll go out see if we can find something else. But I'll probably take a stream down. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's sad someone had to lose their life tonight. It's a grieving. The family is getting that phone call. We showed a fatal at Brookhurst and maybe with Magnolia during the fog, and sister contacted me the next morning and saying it was her sister that was involved in a fatal accident, and she wanted to know if I knew anything. I didn't know nothing. She hit a pole and they had to cut her out of the car. Unfortunately, she lost her life. This is the first time I've done this. I've never gone to 3 scenes like this. I always felt like I didn't want to drive. I didn't want to drive and then be out there 4 hours and not get one single scene. But tonight we've caught 3 scenes. I would have never been at these 3 scenes if Leo never contacted me on the KPasa Leo KPasa on Facebook. He contacted me. I heard the little beep and he showed me that there was an accident at Beach and Warner, and so I went there. And so I would have been still sleeping right now. I don't take pleasure showing this, but this is what I do. So I don't take pleasure at all, but just, as I said, this is what I do. Appreciate y'all tuning in to OC Street Live this morning, where we're on 3 separate accidents. We had one at Beach and Warner, I believe 2 vehicles, fatal accident. Appears the car hit this type of pole here. And then we were on a rollover across street from Fountain Bowl in Fountain Valley off of Warner and Brookhurst next to the golf course. It was directly on Warner. Then now we're at Santa Ana off Segerstrom and Bear Street. One transport unknown condition. He was communicating. I'm going to put a little charge on this phone. If I do come across, I will go live. But thanks for tuning in, and maybe we'll try this again. We'll wait for the first scene to come up, and then I'll stay out for a little bit. Not sure if I'm going to take off the Bakersfield in the next couple hours and go watch boat racing. I raced boats for like 15 years, so we're racing at Lake Ming. I'm not going to race. I'm just going to go out and watch, maybe help start motors. Other than that, I might be, or I'll just do DoorDash, and if I come across anything else, I will go live. Thanks for watching OC Street Live in the city of Huntington Beach. You guys have a safe Saturday, and if you're in Huntington Beach, go check out the air shows. Support the pilots that are out there that are putting on a show. Yeah, we don't have the best, we don't have the fastest airplanes out there due to the shutdown, but you got pilots out there still putting on a show, and they do got a few planes that still haul butt and make noise. Go out and support Huntington Beach this weekend. They're out there putting a show on for Huntington Beach and the surrounding cities. To all that watch it, be positive about the air show, and nothing we can do about the shutdown, and go out there and support the air show. The pilots are doing it for you. And remember that. The pilots go out there, put a show on for you. Thanks for watching OC Street Live. You guys have a great morning.